Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to AJ's World of Sports. Today, we're talking about the Monday night game for week one. The 49ers against the Jets. You see what I'm rocking. New York rep till I die, you heard? You know what we do. But we're going to break down their schedules and do a quick prediction for these two teams. First, we're going to start off with the Jets because I'm from New York, and New York is always going to go first. Even though I am a Cali boy in the heart, I'm still New York till I die, baby. But start off with the first game against the Niners for the Jets. They not winning that. Aaron Rodgers is not winning his first game as a Jet, and that's going to be disappointing. But the 49ers just have a better team built on offense, defense, special teams. You can look at it from top to bottom, from the number one man on the roster to the 53rd man on the roster. Top dog, man. Like, I understand Brock Purdy. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers better than him. But he does what he's supposed to do. Game manage. Give the ball to CMC. Throw it up to Kittle a few times. Give it to Debo. And Brandon Ayuk, I expect him to play. I expect him to play. I expect him to suit up and be ready. Because you're playing for a contract no matter what, if you sit out or not, you know? But right after that, week two, they got Tennessee. They got the Titans. That's a quick, you know what I mean? It's like a sparring match right there. The test if Aaron Rodgers still got it a little bit. You know what I mean? Get Garrett Wilson, get him warmed up, get them his feet revved up because they're going against a division team after that. Week three, they're going against the Patriots, but it's the new Patriots, the Patriots without Matthew Judon. So he ain't got to worry about no crazy edge rusher going into week three. And they got the new head coach Gerard Mayo, and I don't expect much for him honestly. And they got the quarterback situation. They got the new rookies, and it's gonna be looking tough. New England Patriot fans, rough, scary hours, honestly. So you could chalk those two up as wins for the Jets. Then they gotta go against Sean Payton and the Broncos with a new rookie who nobody cares, honestly, because the Broncos, they just been in purgatory after they lost my dog. And you know who my dog is. Peyton Manning, baby. That's my dude, bro. I've been repping him. I got a card, bro, from like 2007 when he was on the Colts, bro. That's my favorite player of all time in any sports, and that's hands down. But you could chalk that up as a win for the Jets. And then they got to go against Minnesota, who don't even have a quarterback. Their rookie got injured in the beginning of this week, and they have Sam Darnold, who has just been passed around like a hoe for his whole career, honestly. And it's so sad that Jed's going to have a rough year, and he's going to show it because he's one of those wide receivers to be very vocal and show the body language on the field, per se, you know? But you could chalk that up as a win for the Jets. And then they got to go against Buffalo. Buffalo, this is a new Buffalo team. Ain't no wide receivers no more. They going tight end, heavy set tight end, the double tight end formation, heavy run with Cook. Like Josh Allen, it's gonna be rough for you, man. And I'm taking the Jets in this. They gonna clean you up and clean out the house. Cause I know all Jets players and fans are sick and tired of the Buffalo Bills just beating up on them every year for the past 5 years or so. But you could chalk that up as a win for Buffalo. For the Jets, excuse me. And then after that, week 7, they got to go to Pittsburgh. They got to go where them towels be waving, man. Them terrible towels. Mike Tomlin is such a OG, a veteran head coach. I have Pittsburgh pulling out this win. Honestly, I really do. They got veteran quarterback with Russell Wilson, and if that doesn't go well by week 7, they got new cat Justin Fields, a young gun on the block. You know, with Pickens, Najee Harris, and the other running back. I believe his name is Jalen Warren or Wood or something like that. But then on the defensive side, you got now since Aaron Donald has retired, T.J. Watt is the best defensive player in the league. You got to go against that. That's different. We see what he does every game, excluding like the injuries throughout the years. He's a monster, and I'm taking the Steelers to pull off a very small victory against the Jets. Like, this is gonna be very low scoring, honestly. And then after that, they gotta go against New England again. Chalk that up as a win for the Jets. And then this is a good testament for the Jets and Aaron Rodgers and the whole crew. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner. Especially for Sauce Gardner against the Texans. Sauce Gardner, you gotta go against Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. You gonna have your day cut out for you, bruh. Honestly. And I'm taking the Texans because what I say about CJ Stroud every time when I make my videos, he different. Bro got a basketball court. He got a basketball on the football field. He got golf clubs on the football field. He got tennis balls on the football field. That's different. That's a different type of mentality that Aaron Rodgers never was capable of tapping into. Cause he be out there in South America, living in out there in the Amazon doing whatever. Who knows what he's doing out there? But I'm taking the Texans on this one. I'm not like I believe in the Texans for like they're such a good team, especially because they added to the team that they had last year. It's just different, bro. But after that, they have to go against the Cardinals, Kyler Murray, Lil Man, and Marvin Harrison Jr. I feel bad for you, bro. You stuck. I hope you request for a trade going into next offseason because you don't belong there. You don't belong as a Cardinals. I don't like you in that color, bro. No. Get out of there. But you could chalk that up as a win for the Jets. They got the Colts in Seattle right after that. 2 more wins because AR-15, yeah, he's solid. Yeah, he's cool, calm, and collective. But he still hasn't played a whole season yet. He only played a few games. He's a rookie this year. Like he did say like, yo, he said college is easier than the NFL. I'm like, bro, you haven't played a full season yet, so I don't know why you're saying that. I understand you got the confidence through the roof, but nah, you're not beating Aaron Rodgers and the crew during that week. Ain't even Geno or Smith, bro. Nah, sorry, bud. But right after that, week 14, going into December, right? Second week of December, they got to go against Miami at Miami. You know what it's like in Miami in December. It's still nice and sunny, you know what I mean? Weather's still good. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they going to be running up and down the field. And I'm taking Miami in the first game, bro, for this division game. I'm taking Miami. They going to pull off. It's going to be a high-scoring game again. Because Miami, that's all they do is put up points. They ain't no defense, especially how they lost Christian Wilkins to the Raiders. Ain't no defense going to be played for show. So I'm taking Miami, pulling off a close one in a high-scoring game. And then 3 weeks in a row, you got the Jets taking on Jags, Rams, Buffalo. Easy wins. And then I have Miami taking the division at the end of the season in Week 18 against the Jets. Because it's going to come down to Miami when they go against with this division, honestly. And I'm taking Miami to win. So, let's go to the other team, the 49ers, really quick. Let's highlight them because the 49ers, yeah, they're dogs, straight killers. But, excuse me, let me give you the record. I have a Jets record 13-4 this season. First time in a long time for the Jets. They're going to make the playoffs. Crazy work. Even though they're not the winning division, they still going to pull it off. But let's go with the Niners real quick. Niners, Jets, easy money. Minnesota, Rams, Patriots, Cardinals. Chalk those up as quick wins for them. Then they got to go against Seattle. Seattle gives the Niners the business every year. It's going to be very close, and I'm taking Seattle in the first one against the 49ers. And then they got to go against Kansas City. Give me the Niners all day. I'm sorry. F you, Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift. Get out of here. Don't want to see you. And then they have the Cowboys the following week in Week 8. It's going to be a hell of a game. I cannot wait. I'm taking the Cowboys, though. Cowboys are regular season monsters every year, bro. They're going to pull off the victory just because they're the Cowboys. But in the playoffs and postseason, they not the Cowboys, bro. They're the Cowgirls, and we all know that. And then for the Niners, they got the Buccaneers and Seattle. Those two games, you can chalk them up as a win. And then they have Green Bay. It's a little testament game for the Niners. Jordan Love had a good year last year. Can he bring it back and do the same thing? And they do have Josh Jacobs that they added for the running back core. And I'm taking Green Bay because it's in Green Bay and it gets cold in Green Bay. And 49ers, they play in Cali, so they not used to that cold weather. For real, man. Especially it's going into December. We gonna see snow on the ground out there in Wisconsin. We all know that. But right after that, they got another cold little burr kind of game against Buffalo, but you chalk that up as a win because Buffalo ain't they ain't it this year. They lost too many guys, man. Like I said a minute ago. But after that, they got Chicago, and y'all gonna be surprised. I'm taking Chicago because one, I believe in Caleb Williams, especially with all the pieces around him. It's too hard for you not to fail. Like, you better be successful. Like, they set you up perfectly the way you were set up in college, bro. You got Keenan, you got DJ, you got Swift. Like, you better do good, bro. Better have a great year. And I'm taking Chicago, taking that win in week 14. Right after that, they got the Rams. I'm sorry, Rams. I love you. But yeah, not it this season. Especially we don't have any linemen. It's looking slow. Very rough. So, and then week 16, they got Miami. Then they got Detroit. I'm taking the teams. I'm taking Miami. I'm taking Detroit, bruh. Because I know Detroit ready. They want some vengeance. In Miami, they just too explosive for the Niners to stop, honestly. And then the last week, they got to go against the Cardinals. Some quick warm-up game heading into the playoffs. They're going to win the division with 11-6 record. But Hassan Reddick, man, he requested a trade against with the Jets, bro. He literally just got traded there a few months ago. That's insane. But the reason is it's a contract situation. It's contract war. He trying to get the big deal, man, because he's playing on his last year on the contract. He trying to stack that bread up before he out because he is older now. He's 29 years old. Only got a few more years of his prime left in the tank. We all know that, man. So hopefully it goes well because I would like to see Hassan Reddick on the field for week 1, especially against the freaking Niners. You're gonna need him because you got that big boy on the left side. He an anchor. He beyond an anchor. He like a whole ship. He like a yacht. That dude, we talking about Trent Williams. He a monster. Bro, he a 99 overall in Madden 25 as a lineman. That's crazy work. Bro got like a 94 speed. He a lineman. Do y'all not understand how crazy that is? Bro is a monster. They need Hassan Reddick because if they don't, Quentin Williams, he's going to get ate up on the line. The whole entire game is going to look very slow. But Jets, they also added Javon, Clanlaw, who was on the 49ers last year. He's a solid lineman. Also, they got a backup, everybody's favorite backup, Tyrod Taylor, bruh. So if Aaron Rodgers, you go down in 4 snaps, you got a pretty good backup coming in to make it to the playoffs. I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, man. And then also for that trade, when the Jets traded for Son Reddick, they traded him for it says they traded him for a 3rd-round pick, but it's a one of those weird picks that if he plays up to 67% of the plays and has 10 sacks, they'll end up getting a 2nd-round pick. And honestly, he'll play those 67%. But I don't know if he's going to reach that 10 sacks this year, honestly. I don't know. Who knows? But also for the 49ers, they lost Chase Young. It's not a big loss, but it's a big loss because Chase Young, he's still dominant, even though he's been dealing with them injuries since he came in the league. It's so sad. He signed a 1-year deal with the Saints, $14 million. But they added amazing edge rusher. My boy, we call him Leonard Fournette. You know what I mean? Low flow. You know, he go crazy. He won that chip with the Rams, bro. On the other side, bro, from Von Miller with Aaron Donald right in that middle, bro. So they got another dog. They lost a dog, but they added a bigger dog. Because Leonard Floyd, bro, he's just been on a monster tear. And I just love watching him play. Like, I love it, honestly, as a fan. Because you were on that team with the Rams when y'all won, bro, for real. So I can't even say much. Can't hate. No hate on that. But they did lose Eric Armstead. Even though they did release him, but he went and got a deal quick like that. 3 years, $51 million with the Jags. Like, just like that, bro. He was able to sign quick, bro. But I want to talk about a little bit of that fantasy football, man. I am shocked that Breece Hall is a top 3 pick, honestly. I just can't fathom that in my head. Like, for real. I understand the running back. You need a running back to win fantasy football. That's guaranteed. But him as a top 3 pick in totality is just very confusing to me. People in the comments, please explain why, or like, why are you picking him top 3? Like, please tell me why. But CMC, bruh. I got the number 2 pick in my 5-man league. Crazy work. I know it's 5-man, yeah. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We do what we do. But I got the number 2 pick, and the person that's picking number 1, he kind of stupid. I ain't gonna lie. He just playing the play. Like he want to lose money. You know, I'm cool with that. I'll take your money real quick. You know, he taking Bijan Robinson, right? I'm taking CMC then. Give me that big dog, bro. Because CMC is gonna touch the ball every drive, every down. He gonna get at least 2 times on that ball, bro. So I'm taking CMC, man. But I will say one thing: if Brandon Ayuk does not play and sits out, go pick up Kettle. Telling you, pick up Kettle. Kettle's gonna be that number 1 wideout if Brandon Ayuk is not playing. Straight up. Because Brock Purdy, he likes to throw it short. And Kettle, I understand he's a blocking tight end, but they gonna need him be out there as a wide receiver tight end if Brandon Ayuk is not playing. Because Debo, I do not believe in Debo. Debo is always hurt no matter what. Every season he's missing 3 to 4 games every year. It's just depending on where you're missing the games. You missing the games later in the year, that's a problem. You missing it early in the year, it's slightly okay. You know what I mean? It's understandable. But another thing, I can guarantee you this: Garrett Wilson, he about to have his best career. Best season this year. Like career wise, he hitting that 14. He hitting at least 12 tubs. Like especially with Aaron Rodgers in the regular season. Like I said, regular season, Garrett Wilson about to be a monster with Aaron Rodgers, man. So if he's like trickling down in your draft with like one of those bigger leagues, a 12-man league, 10-man league, snipe him up quick, real quick, man. But I also want to talk about some news around the NFL with the Atlanta Falcons. My second home, ATL, shouted, because we ATL stomp your ATL, baby. But let's talk about the Falcons, man. They made subtle moves, yo. Some quick and swift moves, yo, this week, man. They gearing up to win the division. They are. Even though that division is weak as hell with the Panthers, the Bucks, and the Saints, they trying to take the division and take it with a real, like a strong arm that division real quick, especially for trading for Matthew Judon, who is an older man, but he was in the top 5 for sacks, yo. He killed it last year, bro. Like, bro went on a crazy tear, and people don't they doing something right there, especially because on that offensive end, they got the weapons all on the offensive end. They just got to stack up on the defensive end as they're doing, especially training for Matthew. Like, so that's a big move right there, man. And they also signed my boy, who was once a Bronco, straight. He a heavy hitter for a safety. Talk about Justin Simons, man. Shout out to you getting a deal, bro. I know you about to be crashing down and ready to smack people up and down. Like, he's like Jonathan Abram. If y'all don't remember him, he used to play for the Raiders. Always got flags or getting thrown out the game because he just hit too hard. Just very loose cannon with it. And sometimes you need a loose cannon like that on the field, especially for the Falcons, because you're playing in the A, bro. And I know everybody gonna be showing up and showing out because it's Atlanta, bro. That's what we do. That's what black people do. We show up and show out every time. We might be late. We gonna show up though. As long as you know we here, we here. You know? But yeah, man. And also I wanna talk about what Dan Campbell said about Jahmyr Gibbs. He said, yeah, he's gonna be okay. But the hamstring injury is a very bad one lingering throughout the season for a running back. So keep your eyes out for Montgomery in your league. Straight up. Watch that. Because I'm watching that even though I'm in a 5-man league. But make sure you make sure you subscribe to my channel, AJ's World of Sports, because I'm a mad scientist. You know, I do what I do. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well as on IG at AJ_the Don99, baby. This ain't a facade, baby. This gonna be a real job. Peace.